Greetings everyone, my name is Ling. I'm from class 81 of Ngô Sỹ Liên Secondary School, and today I'm going to talk about school pressure on students. In our society nowadays, school is a big part in every student's life. Kids aged from 6 to even more than 20 years old go to school every day. We all start from basic primary school, where we have the most fun and we learn more than we play more than we learn. When we move up to secondary school, where things start to get a bit tougher, we spend more time learning and more subjects will add into our timetable. This is when we also get more pressure and more expectations from our parents to get high grade and to be stable with our studies. As we go higher from grade to grade, more pressure is put on us. We are asked to pay more attention to school. We are asked to spend more time in books instead of spending more time on what we like and to spend more time with who we like. During the end of the secondary school, students in Vietnam are even more stressed up with schoolwork because they have a whole big test ahead of them. It's the test to get into high school. They spend months and months preparing for it. The amount of students wanting to go to a good school is huge, and students all work hard to fight for a slot at the school. It's heartbreaking to say, but this competitive environment is killing tons of students every year. The pressure to succeed and to get into a good school sometimes is just too much. Students bury their heads in books and notes, trying to remember everything to do their best for the test. However, despite all the effort, and all the time they spend to make progress every day, many parents won't just accept them. Parents want them to study more and more. They get angry and shout at them every time they see students doing something else rather than studying. Some parents only look at the result and they don't care about the process the student has gone through to get that grades. If the student got unlucky or maybe they have some minor errors in the test, the parents would scold at their face and saying inappropriate things to them. They think that by scolding their child, the child would change and try better next time. But it's not. Their scolding and shouting is the cause to many suicides of young students. Some were even only 14 years old. Next, I want to move on to when students get into high school. This is when some will even face more pressure at school. High school is where every student can see that they need to try hard and to keep up with their classmates at school. Seeing everyone getting high grades and themselves getting minor grades will make them feel embarrassed, and when they reach home, a place where they're supposed to be happy and full of encouragement turns their back on them. Parents seeing their child getting low grades would just shout and scold them. Now let's imagine if you were the students. You came home from school after a tiring day and you just want someone to talk and to share your feeling with. But when you tell your parents, all you receive is shouting and words that hurt your feelings. Of course, no one would feel happy in this situation. An adult would feel mad and sad in this case. Then, how would a school kid feel? They'll be depressed, and they would even start to blame everything on themselves. Even worse, some wouldn't even want to continue their sorrowful life anymore. School pressure is a very common problem in Vietnam. In a larger view, it's a huge problem in Asia. According to statistics, in April 2022, Vietnam has about 10 cases of students at the age of secondary school who decided to end their life because of school and family pressure. Additionally, in Japan, overall suicide rates are decreasing, but except for the students' age group, with 599 young adults committing suicide in 2018, the value has increased from 6% from 2017. The rate of suicide was 5.3, the highest it had been in 40 years in Iwamoto. This trend was not only noticeable in Japan, China, and India, but it is also regional. Additionally, Korean students have a higher average suicide rate, according to World Population Review, as well as among Southeast Asian students in Asian Post. And in India, death reached an all-time high with 10,159 suicides in 2018. A good government doesn't only focus on the financial problems of a country, but it also cares for the education system of its country. My biggest hope for Vietnam is to improve its education system. A school needs to be a place where it's full of memories and happiness, not just a place for robots to come and study and end their lives. Maybe by changing this, all social life will be improved, and of course, many lives would be saved. That's all for today. Thank you for listening.